What's up, guys? Welcome back to the pod. We coming y'all a little bit late, but we have some technical difficulties getting this recorded, but we still here with everything better rap sports related, and this is your boys LESKUZZY and Nick, and welcome back to Win Over Your Head podcast.
What's
How you doing,
good?
my brother?
I'm vibing. I'm vibing. Life is life, but I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I'm
life be
good.
lifey, man.
Right.
Uh, so to be honest, today is not like last week. We don't have any funny stories. Nobody got locked out. Uh,
Yeah, we ain't
from
got no
what?
goofy shit. We ain't got no goofy shit to talk about.
So we gotta go
Things
straight.
actually happening though, for once.
Yeah.
Football, basketball, everything.
So we're gonna talk about a lot, mainly sports. As I want to bring this up before we start. Before we get into the podcast, I was thinking this week, mm, for the podcast, we gotta bring y'all because me and VINIQUE are into sports. And we know we started this podcast, I think, as a battle rap, and we gradually got into sports and music, mainly later into. We're gonna give you guys every week. I feel like me and VINIQUE, I want it to be like a competition between me and VINIQUE to see who predicts the winners of week one, mainly in NFL, because the NBA has too many games to be predicting
Okay.
every week. So for
Well,
the
yeah,
NFL,
it's too much going on. I think we can predict like the big stuff, like who's going to be first in the
yeah,
conference, like
yeah.
during
But for the
shit
NBA,
like
it's
that.
gonna be more of like overall who's gonna be first, and we might do like when they get to the playoffs. But for the NFL, it's much easier because they play one game every week, so they don't play Marugo. So we can predict each week who's gonna be in there, and we're gonna give you. And after that, we'll come back. Then the following week, tell you who won, who had the correct picks, and we're gonna give you our top five teams of each week. The concept, yes, I got this concept from First Take. The Stephen A. Smith has his OA list, so I got the concept of the top five teams from him. But it's something I was thinking and flirting around with. But yeah, so we got
You're giving
let's
me a reason to actually watch. I want to get into the betting. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to gamble.
uh
I kind of want to gamble on teams.
you see, I'll let you know now. It's not like what it's supposed to be, buddy.
Niggas go broke.
This team, you know what? You know what? I got to rant. I
Uh,
got to rant. I got to rant. Shout out to the Vikings. Y'all are trash. Like the one time I trusted y'all to beat a team, y'all lost to Baker Mayfield. Like anybody but Baker. Like y'all lost to the Buccaneers led by Baker Mayfield. Like y'all let Baker Mayfield look good. Like like what were y'all doing?
hey man.
I'm not even
Shit
mad at the
happens.
Giants because I picked them to lose. I picked the Bengals to lose.
No,
So
not
I'm
to get
not,
the ass whooped like that though. It was
but I
really
don't
something like
care. But
terrible.
not no. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all the teams I'm mad at, right? And I want y'all to let me know. Mainly because at the second half of like the games that comes in the afternoon, I didn't give a damn. Most of the games I didn't give a damn, except for the Eagles. But now we're gonna get into every team that I'm pissed at from the get go
Okay.
because they made me lose a chance. I was literally perfect until shit, until they played like shit. But all right, so blah blah blah. I don't know what's going on, but right now, all right. This is the teams I'm pissed at. Shout out to the Vikings. Y'all lost. Tennessee Titans. Seattle Seahawks, Denver Broncos, the Bears. I should not expect anything from the Bears, but I had y'all winning against the Green Bay Packers. Y'all made Jordan Love look like the second coming of Aaron Rodgers in there. But so Tennessee Titans. I don't think Tennessee is gonna do anything this year. I think the Ryan Tannehill thing, it died down. He's not that guy no more. Seattle Seahawks, Geno Smith is not that guy no more. Y'all paid him, but
Geno Smith was never that guy. He was okay though. I
the
feel like he
Broncos,
got a lot of disrespect.
yeah, the Broncos. This is not. They lost by 1 point, and I'm not even gonna blame Russell Wilson. I'm blaming Sean Payton because Sean Payton just didn't let Russell be Russell. Like he was dinking and dunking most of the game. I didn't watch the highlights, but from his stats line, showed me that he was dinking and dunking. They didn't let him get loose, like let the what we know. Russell, he throws bombs. He has a perfect deep ball. He didn't throw that. He didn't throw that. And from what I heard from Richard Sherman, he had looks and he could not. I think Sean Payton, it was in his ear. He's like, "Don't throw that dumb shit." And I feel like that's limiting Russell Wilson. That's really limiting him. So I don't know, but that's some of the teams I'm mad at. But right now, let's talk about. Now we gotta get into this. Like Vikings, y'all had the worst loss out of every team. Like y'all lost to Baker Mayfield. I'm not. We are not gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the Giants. We're gonna talk about.
Yeah, that Giants loss is different,
We're gonna talk about.
man.
We're gonna talk about the Bengals, how they lost to the Browns. But to me, for the Vikings, for the last 2 seasons, right? This is like for the last 2 seasons, and all right, I'm gonna let y'all know. There are some players who are not playing tomorrow for the Eagles. That's just came in. Kenneth Gainwell, James Bradbury, and Reed Blankenship are not playing tomorrow. So
Not Bradbury. Hold up, what happened?
Bradbury. Oh, I say tomorrow. When y'all watch this, the game is already played. So this is we're recording the day before.
They played first.
Blackberry got a concussion against. He's on concussion protocol.
Wow.
He hit. He was going for a tackle. Then his helmet hit another eagle and he was out. But I don't know about Kenneth Gainwell and Blankenship. They still played. I think Blankenship had like a shoulder injury, something. Maybe his shoulder would like is still sore for the because he did like tackle and he kind of was holding his shoulder. But hey, we'll get that in later into the video. But okay, why I'm saying the Vikings for the last 2 seasons y'all live and die by close games and winning them, and I feel like that's the problem with you guys is y'all don't win games that like convincingly games that you're supposed to win, y'all make them close and y'all win by squeaky margins, one possession games, right?
Hmm.
And yes, this is like a close game, but you're still lost. For the last 2 seasons, y'all been winning these games very close, and I feel like now it's catching up to y'all because I'm sorry to let y'all know, Kirk Cousins not that guy. It's not like I'm not saying he's not good. He's not good. I'm just saying for your team to make it to the next level to compete in the NFC, which is a weak conference right now, is like the East back then in the back then in the NBA way back then when the East was just LeBron James and everybody else was competing to go.
Pretty much. And
Yeah,
LeBron James and the Celtics.
yeah, like it was like jet like so
That one
that
year when the Magic did it. But
yeah, but that's it for the NFC is like that. It's just 3 teams. It's like the Eagles, the Eagles, Cowboys, 49ers. The rest of
yeah,
y'all,
you don't
y'all
even
just
got Tampa no more, and you don't have.
yeah, y'all don't we don't have that firepower, and we don't have like elite quarterbacks in the NFC that can compete. We I hope most of the quarterbacks we hoping that they do great, right?
Right.
Uh, most of them I feel like they're going to be backups pretty soon. Like I'm just saying, Matthew Stafford, yeah, he's like one good quarterback, but his team is trash. The Rams are old and kind of trash.
Matthew
Not really
Stafford
trash.
never had a good team, bro. I
I'm
feel
not. sa-
bad for him.
I'm not. Well, he did have the Rams when he won the Super Bowl.
Never mind. Take that back. He had one good team. He had one good team.
Yeah, but yeah,
It fell to shit, but yeah, he had one good team.
yeah, but all right. Now let's get into the NFL. So we're gonna cover most of the big storyline. So the biggest storyline from Week 1, Aaron Rodgers' season has officially be over for the Jets.
And what did I tell y'all niggas about the Jets and the Nets? Them Jersey teams. They put all them niggas on one team and they do what? A whole lot of nothing.
Oh well, okay. For the Jets, it's not really nothing. I think the
I
Jets.
don't think with him they would have been good. I think they still would have been trash.
No,
That's
like
my
for
personal opinion.
okay. Now me personally, I did watch some of the game, right? And I want to let y'all know this. VINIQUE has a good point. Other would be trash, but it won't be because of Aaron Rodgers. Is not going because of the good plays. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have an offensive line. They don't have an offensive line. They just do not have any. If they any quarterback that's going playing for the Jets, they're gonna have to be a good runner, or they gotta get rid of the ball quick because that offensive line is gonna get somebody killed. I'm just saying that offensive line that they have on the Jets is gonna get somebody killed. And it did kind of cold. I understand it was a three. I heard all these analysts on ESPN on First Take. It was Shannon Sharp, who's now on First Take, say it was a three-dress drop. So a three-step drop. That means after the third step, he gotta get rid of the ball. And Aaron Rodgers kind of held the ball too long, and that's how he got injured. Yeah, I understand it. Great, good insight to football. But we ain't gonna say we after those 4 plays, Aaron Rodgers, 3 of those plays he was running for his life.
Yo, when you have a prize quarterback back there, you gotta protect them. Nobody said
Yeah,
Tampa Bay's line was amazing. But when they had Tom Brady back there, hey, Tom was good. He was
yeah,
protected. He was cool. He had time. Like, no,
yeah. Like
you
I'm
got a
just saying,
quarterback who's him. Protect him. Stop playing.
yeah. Like like 3 of those plays before he got injured.
Yeah, no, that's
That was
not
he was
protect.
that nigga was running for his life. I was like, golly.
And he's not a running quarterback, so he should
Yeah,
never be running.
like this
Like,
man is like, and me when he got the ball, I'm seeing like a bill in his face. I'm like, where's the offensive line? I'm like, and you see the offensive line is just holding his hands up, like, I don't know what happened. Like,
that could speak to the Bills' defense being great, but it's crazy that he only played how many plays?
four.
The nigga played 4 plays and then got injured. Y'all have to do something about that.
Yeah,
If y'all gotta
and
fire, if y'all gotta cut players or
and
something, like nah,
and I
y'all gotta
understand.
do it.
Then even when Zach Wilson came in, Zach Wilson is a running quarterback. He literally could not do shit with that offensive line. That offensive line gonna get somebody killed. The guy bailed out because that offensive line could not even let Dalvin Cook, who's a good runner and who knows how to get a good running back, he was struggling to get yards. The only person who actually kind of got who kind of helped the offensive line was the other running back, Bruce Hall. And that man literally was like one step and he found like the Okay, now let's talk about the Bills' defense is it's good. Not great, but good. It's okay. The run defense is not there. That they are trash at run defense. That man, if that man was in shape, Bristol, he was hitting his head on the goalpost. That 85-yard run that he had in that Monday night game, He could have hit it if he was more in shape. He could have hit himself. He could have made it to the end zone. But it's week one. You're getting back into football shape. Well, the preseason should be that, but he was injured last year, so he's still getting himself ready to go that fast. But now, other storyline. We Aaron Rodgers so people are
They
wondering.
even though Aaron Rodgers got injured, they still won the game. I don't think their win really means anything.
I think it
Even though they
does.
won, I don't think it means anything.
I think it does mainly because of that defense. That defense is legit. That
Okay.
defense,
Okay.
that defense made freaking Josh Allen look like an trash quarterback.
Okay. I see that.
That man threw 3 picks, not just 3 picks. He threw
No, those
three,
picks ain't make no damn sense though. I seen
three
some of the picks.
bro, 3 picks, and those 3 picks was to one player. It was like he just looked at number 3 for the Jets. He's like, yeah, you get a pick. Just go get a pick. Like, and the funny part is not like, okay, what the first pick was mainly because that offense one, Josh Josh Allen doesn't have a great offensive line, but the offensive line knows how to protect. But if you put a rookie against somebody who was an All Pro last year, you asking a lot for that rookie.
Way too much for that rookie.
You asking way too much, and William, the defensive tackle for the Jets, he literally was like, oh, you got a rookie on me, man. Let me welcome this rookie to the NFL real quick. Mind you, Josh Allen, another thing I had a problem with in that game, and mainly it's not even Josh Allen, mainly is Josh Allen's coach, the head coach of the Bills.
Mm.
He gotta stop doing things in front of the camera. He gotta stop it,
What he get caught? What he
bro.
get caught doing?
We all know Josh Allen is a running quarterback. Who does dumb shit while he's running? I'm gonna say Josh Allen is the worst running quarterback I know. He's a good running quarterback who doesn't know how to protect himself. We have known this for years. Like, you asking somebody who does dumb shit when he runs, he will handle a defender just because he can handle a defender. He's gonna run through a defender where he's supposed to slide. And the worst thing you're gonna do on national TV, listen, I know you're trying to tell your quarterback do smart, X smart, right? But you gotta wait until we get to the sideline. You're on national TV. You're the only NFL game on. There's no other game. Millions of people are only watching. Yeah, and worst part, this game was highly anticipated because it was the first time we're seeing Aaron Rodgers with the Jets before he got injured. So it was millions of people coming out to watch you guys, right? And when Josh Allen hit a run and he tried to jump over 2 defenders and he put his body on the line.
Yeah. Yes. My bad.
So, right. So he tried to jump over 2 and he put his body on the line, what Josh Allen does.
The what? Okay.
So when he jumped over 2 of the other players and put his body on the line, you see his coach, the camera goes to his coach, and his coach is like this: use your head, use your head. Why? Shout out to Michael Irvin. Why are y'all doing that while that man is still in the game? Just wait until he comes to the sideline and just talk to him. Just
Yeah,
don't.
that don't make any sense.
Just don't do that while the camera is on you. And first of all, y'all should have known this. This is Josh Allen or his career. This man puts his body on the line. He's dumb. Yes, he's a running court. He's a quarterback that can run, who doesn't know how to protect himself, or he doesn't care about protecting himself. Put it that way. He doesn't care. He really doesn't care about his body. That's one thing from what I watched Josh Allen do. He just do stupid dumb shit that I want to know what is he thinking. Like there's a third down play where he's way short of the first down, and he's trying to jump over two players. Hello, why are you doing that? You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Josh
help?
Allen
Are you gonna? Were you trying to jump over and Superman all the way to the first down? I don't know.
Josh Allen is an NFL 2K player, bro.
I don't know. Like I was
This
like,
nigga is a mob
that's
player, bro.
bro. I was like, that's what people on Madden do when they're just doing run dumb shit, just to do dumb shit. I
Nah,
don't
you
know
don't even
what
do that in Madden. You might get injured. You might
you
be
might
bad.
fumble. You might fumble when you do that in Madden. Shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fumble is low key worse too.
Yeah. So I don't know why he does that, but that's him. Now that's Monday game. We have now let's another storyline, big storyline. The Bengals versus the Browns.
I
I don't
heard the
know.
Bengals got their ass whooped, which is
No, no, no,
crazy.
no, no. You know what? It's not even that. That was the point. That got the ass whooped. That was not even the big storyline. Okay, before we get this, I pretty much let me guess you didn't watch the game, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
Now I'm gonna ask you to guess Joe Barrow's stat line passing yards. Just guess. Like, give
Joe
me like a
Burrow, under
just.
100. Under
God damn,
100. If you got cooked, under 100.
God damn, you hit it on the head. That man hit 82 passing yards. I don't know, 82 passing yards the whole game. I never thought that was possible in the NFL game. That you got 82. You got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. Now, mind you, I can say yeah, it was raining. Yeah,
I mean,
problem
you can always have a bad game. Shit happens.
not like that
Under
bad game.
100 is crazy on the opening night. It's crazy. Getting blown out by 40 is crazy. Oh, we gonna talk about these Giants. hey, hey, division rivals. We gonna talk about these Giants.
Hold on, now
What team
so
I ain't gotta worry about? The Giants.
now let me so I watched a good amount of the Bengals game, right? They're happy. They played it at like one. The Eagles game didn't start until 4:25. So I had the time to watch some games that played. So the two games that was on Hulu were the Giants. I know were the Bengals and the Browns and the 49ers and the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
The 49ers and the Steelers was no contest. It was like literally equivalent of the Giants game. The 49ers was stomping over the freaking Steelers. So I didn't care much. So I was like, let me go watch the Browns and the Bengals. It looks more interesting. I want to see how Deshaun Watson is looking. The second year in Cleveland. His first full year in Cleveland, because last year he was suspended for like 11 games, right?
Mm.
So it was my first time. No, now I was like, let me see. One thing I took away: Deshaun Watson didn't have a great game, but he did what he needed to get his team the win, right? One thing, that Browns defense is legit. They have a defense. I don't know if I'm saying this like I just said that with the Jets, right?
Mm.
The Browns defense is legit. They got the former defensive coordinator of the Eagles, Jim Schwartz, on there, and I don't gonna lie. Jim Schwartz is a great defensive coordinator. That 1 year we won 4 games, yes, he was terrible, but he's a great defensive coordinator, right?
Mm.
So he knows how to disguise looks. One thing, he knows how to disguise your looks. And he knows how to make his damn good, his best players look good. I gonna lie, he knows how to make like if you're a best defensive player on your team and you got Jim Schwartz on your coordinator, he's gonna make you look good. Ask Fletcher Cox, ask Brendan Graham. They look good when Jim Schwartz was like when we won the Super Bowl. Jim Schwartz was our defensive coordinator. Like he knows how to get like he knows how to make you look good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I saw, they were mainly the play. I want to say primarily they play man to man. They don't play a lot of zone. The same pressure here and there, but shout out to Joe Barrow, man. Joe Barrow, your offensive line keep giving you away, bro.
Hey, Joe,
Bro,
Joe,
y'all paid. Y'all paid. I don't know how much. Yo, the Bengals, y'all paid a lot of money to the offensive line. And every year, that offensive line keep failing Joe Barrow because that man got hit. Man, y'all had Miles Garrett doing crossovers like literally Miles Garrett was literally
Miles Garrett is
do,
him though.
he literally was doing basketball moves. He didn't even get into his stance. You seen he was like crossover, and he went to Joe Barry and got a sack after that. I'm like, that's disrespectful. You don't even respect the offensive line to get in your stance. You busy out here playing with you acting like you playing basketball. You playing football, buddy. Now, worst thing, Joe Barry could not find an open receiver. That's one. Maybe it's because of the rain. Because it was raining, every East Coast game had rain. On Sunday, it rained. So, I understand. Right? It was a storm. So, yeah. So he had 82 yards. Terrible game. And now, let's get into the Eagles. Now, the Eagles part of this, one thing, the defense concerns me, mainly the linebackers, right? We lost Nakobe Dean. We lost Nakobe Dean for like 4 weeks. He has a foot injury. But he was the only one out of that linebacking group who actually looked good. The rest was trash. The other safety that who started opposite Blankenship, he's also trash. And his swag is trash. He doesn't even look like a good football player. He wears like the old
Swag is I got a theory with that. Everybody has a theory, but yo, the more drip you got, the more
SUR.
yeah. No.
No,
Well, sometimes
yeah,
it could be ass. Will all the drip be ass?
yeah. But
Got big
no,
sleeves on in 2K. Be
no, but
dumbass.
no. I'm not saying his swag was ass because I've never seen. It's been a while. The quarterback jersey that Tom Brady used to wear, that long, that's not tight but that's long
Mm-hmm.
on the sleeve. Like I've never seen a defensive back wear that, and he's the first one I saw wear it. And I was like, who is this generic freaking Madden player in the game? I'm like, he's a Madden player because that's all only I see when you get like when you do like when you're playing French as a Madden and you drive somebody and they wear that type of thing, the old school type of jerseys. I'm like, that's the first time I've seen that. I've never seen somebody wear on a defensive back never wear a tight thing, and he's wearing like a shooting sleeve underneath. That's trash. Once I know he's trash as a defensive back, as a safety, by the way, terrible, right?
Mm.
So I want this is one thing to the coaches. We got a rookie. His name, I don't know what's his name. I know his name is like Sini or something like that. I don't know. He's from like a safety that we drafted from. I want to say we drafted him from Iowa, some Indianapolis or something like that, or like Chicago's the state that Chicago's in. Iowa,
Illinois.
Illinois, yeah. So he's from Illinois, University of Illinois, right? So can we put him in? Because I watched his preseason game. He's actually good. He's fast. He knows how to react good, and he's gonna help much better. Like has a bit. I feel like he's gonna be a better help on the defensive side than Evans, the safety with no swag. But yeah, shit.
How
I'll be
you the
honest,
safety with no sweat? How you say
bro,
who you say?
bro, you are like I'll go lie.
No Gabe said ass.
Bro. I understand everyone has their own style, but your style, top tier shit.
Damn.
I'll be honest with you. I don't like to lie to people. I don't like lying to people. I'll
Damn.
keep it a bean. You in Philly now, so we keep it a bean. Your swag, your drip on the we. Y'all remember when Deion Sanders was in the NFL? When you say you look good, you play good, you play good, you get paid good. You don't
Fact.
look good, and you don't play good. You didn't play good. You did good things, but mainly on that game, I didn't see you. I saw every defensive back. They had a great play and a terrible play. Not a terrible play, but terrible reads here and there. But right, so he had like some terrible reads that I was like, where is the safety? Right, that's one thing.
Can't play like that, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, where is the safety? I'm like, you are studying, and I don't even know if you are impacting the game. Like you are literally. I didn't even know if he had a tackle at all. I don't even know if he registered tackle. That's for a safety not to register tackle. That's weird. That's kind of weird to me. A strong safety, but at that point, something. So, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'll see how you play against the Vikings this week. But to be honest, now let's get into the no good stinking Giants. They put up, bro. The stink
They put
now,
up what, 0? Oh,
bro. Giants. I want to know why did you pay Daniel Jones? Like that's my question.
y'all should have paid y'all running back.
Why did you pay Daniel Jones? Like because I saw that game. I watched like 20 seconds of the game. I didn't care much about the game. I was not gonna watch the game. So I just put it on. I'm like, oh, let me see what the Giants are doing. Maybe they're doing great. Yeah, no, I lied to myself. The few times I turned on the game, all I saw was y'all getting stomped on and y'all getting humiliated. Daniel Jones could not throw for shit. Every time y'all threw, it looked like an interception, a fumble, or the defense, the defense, the Dallas defense scoring. Shit, y'all made the Dallas look good. And the worst part of it, Dak didn't look that great. Dak had the lowest completion percentage out of all quarterbacks in the NFL.
I know. I want to be able to kid.
I'll be done soon.
No, I don't worry about that.
Right? Dak Prescott had the lowest completing percentage out of all quarterbacks. Out of all the quarterbacks in out of all the quarterbacks in the NFL, he had like what a 54% completion percentage. That's trash for a quarterback. Like, so he didn't play good,
Wait,
but
54?
like he was like a 54. Somebody said it.
That's half of his.
Like literally half. It was like half a
That's
type of
half of
thing.
his passes. That's not bad.
Yeah, but it's bad for NFL
It's
quarterback
bad
because
when you get blown out by 40.
yeah, but imagine you getting blown out by 40, and the other team's offense didn't do nothing.
Oh wait. So they blew them out without offense.
No, Dak Prescott had 54% completion percentage. Like here and there good passes, but that offense was trash. Like
You alright?
y'all breaking stuff now.
This is actually more comfortable.
She over break her own bed.
You
So right
Technically.
that so yeah, but they got. I don't know how y'all can get out of this Giants. Like I
They
don't know.
not. They not. They're gonna be the shitty team of the conference.
Mm,
Because
them
I
and
don't believe in Daniel Jones, and I don't believe that they can really bounce back for real. So
Yeah.
now
So
the
this,
other times that they won Super Bowls and shit, that they had shitty seasons and somehow just made it to the Super Bowl and then they beat the best team in the league.
yeah, but you see, this is the problem with that though. They had a good defense though. Shit.
That is true. That is true. Every time they
I
did,
don't think. I don't think. So when I watch when I watch some of the highlights. One, the offensive line is still trash. Two, Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback.
everybody knew he wasn't a good quarterback.
Not the Giants. They paid him $40 million a year.
Well, they're dumb. But
Y'all should have kept that money and gave it to Saquon.
yeah,
And the worst part of it, I want to say this: Saquon didn't. Saquon was like, "Fuck this shit. I'm not running this ball. Y'all trash." Because that team is literally Saquon and whoever. I don't even know who the wide receivers are. That's sad. I don't even know one wide receiver from the Giants.
well, that's not that bad. I mean, the Eagles.
No. I know one.
They
No.
didn't
It's
look
not like the top two players on the Giants offense. I can name you like three players, and the sad part of it is none of them are Daniel Jones. Saquon is number one.
linemen. Oh,
Saquon is number one. Del Waller, the tight end that they got from the Raiders, is number two. And the third one is their rookie who didn't even play much. Hayden from Tennessee, who's a speedster, who's wearing Odell's own number 13. Yeah, that's it. Everybody else, I don't know none of shit. I don't know none about y'all. I really don't. I
nobody
really
should
don't.
be able to wear Odell's number in New York.
So yeah,
I'm
now
so bad to be a New York fan of any sport because all y'all teams suck and y'all make the worst decisions ever.
yeah,
It
but
pays out for 20 games and then that's it,
yeah,
or pay out for half a season and that's it.
I don't think the
Terrible.
Jets. For the Jets part of it, I don't think that they made terrible decisions because
The
they really did.
Jets is the worst decisions. They've
No,
been trash since I was born.
yeah, but I'm saying this year they didn't do a terrible decision because technically speaking, they traded for. They kind of finesse the team that made a terrible decision, in my opinion, is Green Bay.
I don't
You
think.
know why?
I think Aaron Rodgers is on a decline anyway.
No.
Injury
Listen,
aside,
no. This is why I say that. This is why I say, Green Bay made a bad decision because Green Bay got the pick that they got from the Jets was supposed to be a first round, right? But there was a stipulation for that pick. Aaron Rodgers was supposed to play 80% of the snaps and they get their first round. It was assuming that they were gonna get a first round pick, right? But that's not gonna be a first round no more. It's probably like a third round pick. So they made a terrible decision because they just wanted the glamour of we got a first round pick for Aaron Rodgers, right? Technically speaking, they didn't get a first round pick for Aaron Rodgers. They got a third round pick for Aaron Rodgers, and they're still paying Aaron Rodgers this amount of money where Aaron Rodgers took him. Now, one thing I want to speak to Aaron Rodgers. This is something I just learned because we dogged Aaron Rodgers all year saying that he's not a great leader, right? Or he doesn't care about much of his teammates or don't care about himself. The guy who won the Jets, the game, the one who did the punt return, he was supposed to be cut by the Jets when they were cutting people for 50 to get the 53-man roster. Aaron Rodgers goes to the GM and the coach and say, "I'll take a pay cut, and y'all can get him signed to the 53 roster because he was an undrafted free agent. So sign him, and I'll take a pay cut." So they signed him, and guess what? the first game Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, he gets a game winner touchdown. That's something that's true. And the other thing, like you heard, like most people in the building with the Jets, is like Aaron Rodgers became like more of like a coach and a mentor, right, to Zach Wilson, and like trying to teach the young guys like the offense, because he knows the offense. The offensive coordinator came from used to coach Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay because and went to Denver for 1 year, got fired and came back. He was the Denver's coach last year, but he was not calling plays. But yeah, so that's like he's actually somebody, and that's the other thing. Now, uh, now let's talk about this is the story we're gonna talk about a lot on here. Man, Colorado is 2-0. Man, Coach Prime is 2-0. Man, Deion Sanders has done it, man. He won more games than last year. Like Colorado won 1 game last year, and that man in 2 games already won 2 games. In 2 games, won 2 games. He has 2 wins. So y'all can't even say it was a bad experiment because he won more. He doubled the amount of wins that they have last year. He might triple them to this week and win 3, and go into against Oregon 3-0, and he might lead that at 4-0. Then I think their first loss is gonna come to UNC, because I feel like UNC is a better, like they have
Squad.
better talent, but it's gonna be a good game. Now that's it. Now that's it about sports. No, before we get in,
Team
wait,
USA.
Team USA. Yeah, had some disgrace. Y'all remember? Wait. Before
We
we
can call them trash, but
wait. Before. Now. I want to talk to every NBA player, right? KD, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. Who else was in there? Damian Lillard. Who else was in that comment section on? Freaking.
remember that they wasn't the ones that was playing, by the way.
I know.
Because if they was playing, we know what would happen.
No, we gotta call them out, because they backlash that man when he told them NBA championship is not a world championship. So yeah,
Because it's a dumb comment.
it was not a dumb comment, bro.
It's a really dumb comment. The best league in the world is placed in the USA. The best players in the world are placed in the USA.
Now
It's a dumb comment.
No, now let's
Now you
get
can debate the world title and
yes.
it's not like the whole world, but the best players are placed where?
Yes,
In
that's
the NBA.
what his whole argument
That's
was.
dumb.
The world title. He was not saying the NBA player is not the best in the best league in the world. He said you can't call yourself world champions unless you go against the world.
I'm
What
not
he
rolling.
meant.
I'm not rolling. And he's
What he-
American too. He's a fucking idiot. But alright.
No, he's actually. Let's be honest. This is what what he meant. And I think somebody explained it to somebody who had the same, to Stephen A. When it comes to world, is where you put on and represent your country. That's world, like the Olympics. If you win the Olympics, you become a world. Like when they win the Olympics, they can call themselves world champion.
How many gold medals do we have compared to everyone else?
In what? In the basketball?
Yes.
I think we have the most, but I don't know how many.
So if we have the most, then what are we debating?
No, so he was not debating the USA calling themselves world champions. He was debating the NBA teams calling themselves world champions.
No, they
So
are world champions.
No, they're not.
They're
So
the
let
best
me ask you this.
league in the world.
So let me ask you this.
Like,
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. In soccer, right? Let's say soccer, right? In soccer, right? The best league is in the English Premier League, right?
Yes.
When they win, They can't call themselves. Should do we call themselves world champions? No, they
They
didn't go
wanted
against.
to, they can.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
They can't. Because if you call yourself world champion, you gotta go against everybody else in the world. You gotta represent England. Let's say so the champions. Let's say the NBA team in the right win. Let's say the Denver Nuggets wins, right? For example, soccer has like a thing where you go against other teams from other countries, but it's in the Europe. It doesn't go against the world. So when they win the UEFA Champions League, you win. You're called the champions of Europe, not like the world. He was saying, how can I put it in this? He was saying it doesn't make sense, and even Giannis agreed with him. Giannis he's one of the top players in the NBA. He agrees with him because it's obvious.
His nickname is the Greek Freak. Of course he gonna agree with that nigga.
So you telling me Greg Popovich is dumb because he agrees with him?
In that take, yes.
No.
Greg is not dumb, but in that take, yes.
No. He's not. He meant when he said world champion, he didn't mean like he said. People didn't listen to the whole interview. He said the NBA players have the best players in the world, right? The best players in the world. But he said it's a domestic league. Somebody, the argument. So you telling me right now, since the best player on the Nuggets is from Serbia, did Serbia win the NBA championship?
No.
It's the Denver Nuggets.
No, but if you wanted to
Denver Nuggets. Is Denver a country? Y'all gotta correct me if I'm wrong. I thought Denver was a
the
state.
reason why we can call ourselves the world champion, and I feel like anybody should be able to do this. This shouldn't be this difficult, but
It is
fine.
difficult, but
It's really not. But all right,
it is.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. No, it's not.
No, to be honest, he's actually right in a sense.
No, the fuck he's not.
What?
No, he's
Okay,
not.
what's the definition of world? What's the world?
The best league in the world.
No, that's not.
It's the
I
best
said
league in the world.
no. That's not the world.
No, but it's the best league in the world.
I'm asking the world. The word world. The word is the global.
The
Is
best
global.
players in the world.
That's the best league. You
Hey,
can't say-
China can't do what we do.
it doesn't matter.
Niggas
if
at
China-
our rec center can play better than y'all niggas in other countries.
I don't.
That's
That
who we
doesn't
saying.
mean.
NFL league is the best league in the world. If they wanted to say world champions, they can.
Yeah. Did you? Don't you? What?
They can.
You see, I can debate with
They
people,
can,
bro.
Joe.
No,
Yes, they can.
they can't.
And why can't they?
Because you're not representing a country. You're representing a city. It's a domain. It's called National Basketball Association.
All of our teams represent America, which is the USA basketball.
Yes, but
Which
can I ask you? What
is
does the
the
NBA?
best players in the world.
Wait.
Hey, you all fighting to come here. You gotta come here.
Wait.
Luka
Hold on.
Doncic wouldn't have anything unless he gets here.
No.
Dirk
Wait.
don't have shit unless he gets here. That's why this conversation doesn't make sense. It
Okay.
don't.
Shh. Hold on.
You're
Time
debating
out.
something that don't need to be debated.
Time out. I have a great question. What does the NBA stand for?
National. It's national. So cool.
What does
Semantics.
What does the
You won.
NFL stand for?
Semantics, you won. But
No,
still,
no,
the best players in the world are
no.
nationally based in America.
No. What? Hold
Is
on.
LeBron not the greatest player currently playing? Is KD not one of the best players in the world? We compare them to the world. Come on. Y'all niggas have two players that's in the top 10 of the NBA. Oh my God. It's not. That's semantics, bro.
Okay. World. The earth together. This is the definition of a world. The earth together with all its countries, people, and national futures. regions of groups of countries. That's what the world means. We are debating saying the NBA is called the National Basketball Association. The NFL is called National Football League.
Nobody's debating that. I'm telling you
This is
that
not world.
these
They
are
are
the best players in the world.
They can be the best
Regardless
players.
of what the league is called, these are the best players in the world. You can't debate
Yes.
that. You can't debate that. So
But
if your answer is yes, then you know that this is the best league in the world with the best
it's
players
the
in the world.
best.
Everyone
see-
is fighting to get here, not
Hold
because
on.
of money, because of skill. You can't just get here.
You know
These
what's crazy?
75 players are the best players in the world. So that is world champion. If they wanted to call themselves world champions, they can. They can.
I didn't know that, man.
I would say
man,
this. I would say this in soccer. Hey, if that's the best league in the world, they can say that.
You know
I
what?
would say
You
it.
know what,
I
bro?
would.
We gotta.
It's
Bro, I
nothing to
wish
debate
we
about
had-
that.
bro,
It's
bro.
nothing to debate about that.
We need to go back to school. We need to go back to school. Y'all know what's crazy? I wish we had Miss Porcelli's number because I think he forgot. I thought this man was smart, buddy. I thought you were smart. I really thought you were smart, buddy.
I'm top of the class.
No.
I graduated
The
higher than a lot
definition.
of other niggas. Hey, I was top 20, nigga.
You were top 20. But with dumb niggas in the class.
Hey, I was top 20 in my class.
Hey, bro, with dumb niggas in the class. Because I don't get it. Man, I really don't. Hold on. Let me see. What? Yeah.
Listen, we can argue semantics all day. If the best players in the world is in this league, this is the best league in the world. And once this is the best league in the world, if they wanted to call themselves world champions, they can. That's all I'm saying. If the best soccer league in the world, where's the best soccer league? I don't know nothing about soccer, but where's
It's
it at?
arguably is in England. Because
So
that's where
if the English people wanted to call that shit world champions, they can because the best players here are here. They're here.
All right. But but
And how many
when-
overseas players make it to the NBA? If none of y'all niggas can make it to the NBA, then I don't want to have this conversation.
so he was technically speaking.
Dirk, y'all, and fucking
No,
fucking Joker,
see,
and that's
the-
it. That's it.
No.
What? Fucking Leandro Barbosa is better than Kyrie Irving. Get out of here. Get out of here.
No,
we not.
I
this
think
is not,
I think
this is
I
a dumb
think y'all
conversation.
misunderstood. I think y'all
It's a dumb
misunderstood. I think y'all misunderstood what he meant. When he meant world, it means he meant like
Does that nigga
Okay.
have a gold medal anywhere?
yeah, he does. He is a
What are we
world
talking
champion.
about?
He actually
So
won
he's
the
a world champion?
Yes,
He's a world champion, but all right, niggas that
Because-
have gold medals every year.
no,
Alright.
he actually. So when he made the comments, he was at the track and field world championships. He won in all three races. He won the race. So when he said world, it means you're representing the United States. Like Team USA, right now they were at the FIBA World Cup. They didn't win the FIBA World Cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
The team was trash. The team that just won was Germany. So Germany are called world champions because they won the FIBA World Cup. So that's what he meant. Is you're representing is when you put that jersey and it says United States, then you're representing a certain country, not a city, not a state, not a region in the country, representing the country of the United States. So
Nobody is debating that.
that's what people were debating him that.
No, what we're debating is
He was saying you can't say world champions until you put a he literally he gave example.
yo, fam. If I'm the best in the world, niggas better tell me I'm the best in the world, or it's gonna be a problem. If LeBron James
So-
is the best
so
player
let me
that
ask
we've
you.
ever seen in life, and
The
Michael
best
Jordan
player-
is the best player we ever seen in life, why are we debating this?
No, can I ask you a question? So the best player of the Nuggets is Jokic, right?
Yes,
The best player on the Sixers is Embiid, right?
yes.
So when Embiid wins the championship, does Cameroon, the country comes from, wins the NBA championship?
No, that's that. But nobody's saying that Cameroon
But
becomes NBA champions. We said
but that
world champions because in the
yes,
NBA, the best league in the fucking world, these
but the
niggas.
best player on the
Oh my
team
god,
is not representing. He meant representing your country. The
cool.
definition of world is a region and groups of countries,
Yes.
not cities.
Hmm.
Why are we? Is it that hard to understand? The definition, it says groups of countries. Man, I wish Miss Pacelli was here.
Yo,
I think
I've
she.
explained it multiple times already. It's okay. It's alright.
Now let's get into this, right? Reports where it came. I thought this was past due, but me and him had to argue about what a world champion is. But my whole thing was trying to say that LeBron said he wants to represent Team USA in the Olympics.
All right. So
Uh,
when LeBron represents Team USA and we win clearly, then what? Then what happens?
then you can call
Then
yourself
then
world champion.
then you shut the fuck up. So what is the point of what y'all saying if
He was
like
the
what
funny
are we
part.
saying?
The funny part. He was not even saying the players. He was saying the teams.
Yo,
Here's the whole point: was
listen.
the team can't call themselves world champions. That's it.
Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's alright.
Now let's get back to battle rap because we are a battle rap podcast and we spent 50 minutes, most of that talking about the NFL, and the last 20 minutes we were arguing what the world champion is. That was not was supposed. That was not on the agenda. But now, battle rap. We this week we got, and I'm about to buy the pay-per-view. I don't know if Nick, are you coming through to watch the pay-per-view or not?
No. Cause what? It's this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I gotta work, and then
Oh, you want to watch it on the on the Discord?
yes, we can definitely do that.
All right. So we got what's the thing? We got we do I do whatever I want. Pay-per-view this weekend with Chrome 23 and Remy Ma and everybody on Chrome. Before we get, so we mentioned the cards. We got Charlie Clips versus A Ward 3 rounder. Gaethje got it versus Easy. We got a lot of people on the card that are good. So it looks like a good card.
Isn't it only 4 battles?
It's like five, and it's happening. It says Philly, but the venue is in Jersey, Camden, Jersey. So it's still Philly. Like you just go downtown and just turn it like a turn and you get into Camden. But yeah, so that it's still like a Philly type of region. It's like just next to Philly. It's just outside Philly, but just next to Philly. You
Okay.
know. I wanted to go to the event, but unfortunately, I have stuff I have to pay off. I have to buy stuff, so I could not go to the event this week. So that happened. Uh, Now, let's another event that happened this week that we didn't cover was Easy the Trenches. He had the Trenches second card of his league, the Trenches. I thought that was a card name, but actually it's actually the league's name, the Trenches.
Yeah, you ain't peep that?
I thought I really didn't. I thought it was called Gata City,
No.
but I figured. So yeah.
I heard it was a good event though. I heard it was good.
Yeah, I heard it was a good event. I really didn't hear much about it, so I'm about to go to Let's Talk Better Rap podcast. I think they do, they gave so Let's Talk Better Rap podcast did the Trenches New York versus Philly. They did the recap. They gave the ratings for the event a 7 out of 10. Not bad. Battles of the night were Mike P versus Rosa McGraw and Show Wolf versus K Walker. Uh, Best individual performance of the night was Mike P. Number one, Rosamund Road. Number two, K Walker. Number three, Hollow Man. Number four, coming out of retirement, and Kaboom. Biggest wins of the night was uh OP over Reed Dollars and Hollow Man over Head Ice.
Mm.
Highlights rounds of the night were K Walker second round, Reed Dollars first round, Hollow Man's all one rounder. I think that was a one rounder battle, right? Hollow Man versus Head Ice was a one rounder. Mike P's first round, Rosenberg Rose second, Kaboom's first. Uh, who won the series? On the polls, they say New York won, but I don't know if it's that true.
I mean, if Reed lost and Mike P won and P won.
They had a better night. I think it was a debatable, so it's really not a win
Okay.
because both of
They
them
saying
are.
Reed lost though. That's why Tay-Rock called him out, said whatever he said.
Oh yeah, I heard that, but okay. Uh, but Holloman recreated his thing. I think Easy posted it, and he said, shout out to K Walker who kind of brought him out. He said if the fans want him to battle again, he'll put the time in to battle again. But and I think he can do because he had the crowd jumping from the get go after the first round, the one rounder. Listen to this. This is way back in the day. I'm at the place where you chill, snatching pies and crusts. My niggas got cake, push fives and up. Y'all trash you niggas. You guys is nuts. I'll flash you niggas. I advise you duck. Think I'm bluffing? Come on, nigga, try your luck and get your motherfucking block took and your top cooked. I'll leave you rock, eyes open with the shock look. This is when he battled Ian Ness in 2003.
That's crazy.
He had the whole. He didn't even have to finish that whole thing. Everybody in that building started finishing it for him. Uh, but I heard he had a good performance. So we got we got a lot of things in Battle Rap Brewing. I feel like I want to bring this up. The VMS was this week. Shout out to what's his name? He shouted out the Susef before he introduced Shakira.
Yeah, Shakira.
Yeah, but it was the guy who shouted out say free the wave, he said free the wave. So shout out to free the wave. His court date was supposed to be on the 12th, but I found out later yesterday or later that day when y'all see this video that it was pushed back. So we don't know when.
I don't know if that's a good thing. I hope it is.
Because his court date was a sentencing, so I hope he took a plea deal already. So we just waiting for the sentencing, just the number. Is it time served? Is it like 1 year in prison? Hopefully it's just time served because we need safe out or probation. One of the two.
He always finds a way out. So I mean, it's literally an angle now in battle rap. So I mean,
yeah.
Hoping for the best. Hoping for.
Other good news. We don't talk about rumors in here, but I saw this was trending a lot. Even people at my work who are not into hip hop were talking about it. Ashanti and Nelly are back together after 20 years. Oh, after 10 years of them not to back together, they're back together. And they confirmed it yesterday simultaneously on the
Yeah,
same day.
that's been kind of a thing for a while. At
Yeah,
least that I've seen. That's
yeah.
cool though. That's cool. They look good at their age. They look cute.
And the
I
funny
guess
part,
I would say.
and the funny part, I this is something the funniest thing I saw on the same day. I like the video of Nelly confirming their relationship. Ashanti was asked about their relationship at the VMAs, and she confirmed it too. The same day that video went viral of him confirming it, although he didn't say much about confirming it, right? He just said, "Yeah." He's like, the time apart made us mature and see what others were talking about, blah blah. But she said yes, you know.
Hmm.
And she had a picture of them 20 years ago at the VMS, the first in 2003, on a purse. And somehow, I don't know if it was the same interview, but somehow the first question Ashanti was asked was, are they together? Because she was holding a purse with her face and Nelly. And Nelly's first question on the interview, the video that went viral, that was the first question they asked him too.
They knew the vibes. They seen it. They
Yeah,
seen
he
it
was like, oh
happen.
yeah, he's like, the interview's like, I ain't go with sugarcoat, I ain't go been around the bush. Are you and Ashanti together? He was like, wait, no warm up, no nothing. You just gonna go straight in like that, like nothing. She's like, yeah. She said the same, like that's the way they said it. It was like, yeah, it's obvious. But yeah, uh, Diddy G performed at Ghana's first concert in out in Barclays Center. So Ghana sold out the concert. Diddy G opened for him.
That was a good
Ghana,
song. I like seeing that on Instagram.
uh, Haley was in attendance. Ghana, people said it was a good show.
Hmm.
Although people did take away saying that he didn't say free thug, it was written free Jeffrey. We didn't. I don't know why he did that. To be honest, because we didn't
Maybe
know
he wanted Jeffrey
we
Freezer.
didn't we didn't know that Ghana's name is Thug's name is Jeffrey. I didn't even know that. Um.
No, from
So
his
yeah,
album
yeah, but
called
I
Jeffrey.
yeah, but most people didn't want. We know him as Young Thug. Let's be honest.
That is true.
So yeah, yeah, that's what is in the news. Oh, I want to know. The hip hop, the BT Hip Hop Awards are coming around soon, October 10th. So you know we're gonna expect URL to have a segment in there because they're calling this the main event of hip hop 50 years. So URL is gonna have something with the hip hop awards every year they do.
I don't know about this year because I think battle rap probably will take a back seat because they have to get a lot of artists up there. They got to get
Yeah,
OOD and
but
LL
I,
and this person
but
and that
from
person.
but
A lot of people.
the way it was advertised, somebody did say that they gotta include hip hop is a big part of hip hop
I mean, yeah,
because
but they
I'll
get
be
you,
on.
but they ain't telling the truth with that.
Yeah, but I want but I would do say that they can't most of the people that we know of like Remy Ma, you
He
know,
gonna be at every event.
Papoose,
He gonna be at
they all
every
came.
event.
So they all came like most people did say most of the rappers that we kind of know from the early 2000s, right? They come from Smack DVDs, so they gotta include that. And I feel like they're gonna start including the 2000 era because every hour show they always exclude one era of hip hop from 2000 to like 2014. They never include it. They include every other era even the new trash era, but they never include the gold. Like I feel like the golden era of hip hop. The era is like Lil Wayne, what had like the whole hip hop game in a chokehold.
That's
They
because
don't.
the golden era is the 90s.
Uh,
They
it's
don't see the
debatable.
2000s as the golden era.
Yeah, but I feel like let's be honest, the 2000 kind of evolved. Most of the top five rappers alive, rappers
Or
are
the
from the 2000s.
2000s. I agree with you, but people would say the 90s. And
Yeah,
they
but
will
then
put Jay Z in the 90s because he came out in 96. They would put Nas in the 90s
like,
because he
but I'll
came out
be
in
honest,
94. Like
Jay Z is not a '90s. He came out in '96, but he
they would
can't
put
claim that.
Eminem there because his first album was 96.
No, I think they put normally most people put Eminem in the in the 2000 because his first like he got popular, like his album came out in '96, but his first like big hit album was in 2000.
Yeah, I mean I agree with you. I just think they lump those people in the 90s and they kind of forget about the 2000s. They forget about and
Yeah,
then they forget about Lil Wayne and the run that he had, 50 Cent in the run he had, um, 50 Cent in the
I
whole
don't,
G unit,
and I feel like
Fabulous.
I'm sorry, but I don't think 50 Cent is gonna be at the hip hop awards this year. He's gonna be outside the country.
Well, he's touring, so he probably ain't. I mean, he might come back and do a performance if they got him doing the performance.
Hold on, let me see the you know 50. Yeah, hold on. 50 Cent. What is it called? But I left tour dates. Tour dates. Um, Dang, there's no one picture that shows the picture so clean. All right. Oh yeah, he might come in, but he might have to fly a private jet and come back in, do the performance on one day and fly out again. So quick turnaround.
Him and G Unit go up there.
Yeah, but yeah, him, Buster Rhymes, because the tour is with him and Buster Rhymes. I don't know who the third person was, but him, Buster Rhymes are doing the whole tour. It's like who? Hold on. 50 Cent's the headline. Oh yeah, it's Buster Rhymes and Jermaine. Well, I think Jermaine is got lumped in there because 50 Cent kind of uses him. It's like he's part of 50 Cent. I feel like he's under 50 Cent's wing. But yeah, that's it for Battle Rap. We want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. And we had a good sports talk. Oh yeah, wait, we did say we're gonna start doing this now. So let's go week
Predictions.
two. Week two NFL. We're gonna skip the Thursday night game because by the time I watch this, the game's already over.
I still got the Eagles, so it don't
So
matter.
yeah, me and you, we got the
If
Eagles.
it's the
Week
Eagles, I
two.
don't care.
So all right, so we got the Eagles. By the time I watch this, we'll see who's. So week two, we got. So we got. So the first game is the Eagles, right? We said Eagles, Ravens, and Bengals. Do you think Joe Burrow bounces back on this one, or he goes 2-0?
Ravens offense is disgusting. But I don't know. I don't know much about their defense, so I think Joe Burrow has a shot to redeem himself. I'm gonna go with Bengals. Nobody's probably gonna pick the Bengals. I'm gonna go with the upset.
Uh, Same. I want to say Bengals, but I feel like I'll give Lamar and them a chance to win. So I might go. I'll go Bengals. I feel
Well,
like,
Lamar might go crazy too.
yeah, because I feel like he needs to include. He literally said he needs to include Odell. Odell didn't have and like that ridiculous kid. Zay Flowers looks like a great pick. Uh, Seahawks Lions. I got Lions. Seahawks is trash.
Yeah, I got the Lions. Surprisingly, which is crazy that they beat the Chiefs, but whatever.
Uh, Colts Texans. Both trash teams. Both rookie quarterbacks.
Mm,
I believe the the Texans didn't score any points, if
I
I
believe
remember.
I believe in the Texans because the Colts decided to not pay that black man, so they can eat a dick.
Oh, you talking Josh?
Mm.
I'll go with the Colts because they were in a good fight against the Jaguars last week, so I'll go with the Colts. I'll give Bears Buccaneers.
I feel like all the teams that didn't pay their running back and then something happened, or I feel like they're gonna have bad karma. They're gonna be shitty this year. Terrible. You should have paid that fucking running back. You said with Vikings and who?
Bears
Oh wait,
Buccaneers
Bears.
Bucks.
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
All right, I got so we only disagreed on one team. The Texans and Colts. I got the Colts. You got the Texans. I got the Bears. Chiefs, Jaguars. I think this is a good game, but I think the Chiefs bounce back and win this game. I think Travis Kelce's back.
Yeah,
Uh,
the Chiefs definitely gonna build. Whoever is next, they're gonna bounce back and win.
Chris Jones just agreed to a deal, so he's back on that defense. So yeah, they're gonna be Packers, Falcons. Uh, the Falcons look good, but the quarterback doesn't see much. So I got the Packers because Jordan Love. They said he looked good. I didn't watch any highlights, so I'm about to go watch some highlights today and see how good he looked.
I got Falcons.
Ah,
I
okay.
got Falcons. And I mean, y'all did the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. I think they're gonna have to recover this season. I don't have them winning much, so
Bills, Raiders. I got the Bills. I feel like the Bills, Josh Allen's gonna come back, kind of have a good game, beat beat up on the Raiders. They don't have a cornerbacks, so I feel like that receiving core is gonna be wide open. Who you got? Bills, Raiders.
Bills, Bills. Who does the Raiders have?
Jimmy G, Pornstar Jimmy,
Porn
and
star
that's it.
Jimmy. They don't have Josh
Oh,
Jacobs no more.
and there's yeah, they do have who?
Josh
Oh,
Jacobs.
just they have Josh Jacobs and they have uh Devante Adams, but it's constant Jimmy. That's the problem. He doesn't know how to he doesn't know how to throw deep balls, man. He's a game manager. He's not a franchise quarterback. Uh, Chargers Titans. I got Chargers. They lost a good game against the Dolphins last week, and I got Chargers. The Titans are trash.
I got the Chargers.
49ers Rams. I think me and you can agree the 49ers win this one. I don't know if you're gonna choose any different.
Dude, the Rams. I haven't heard anything about the Rams. So are they even like good? Like
Oh, they beat the Seahawks, but they're not that good because they don't have
the
any
Seahawks is
players.
trash too. So I mean, that doesn't really.
Plus, Cooper Cup is injured. I don't know if he's coming back this week, but he's injured, and they don't have nobody. I don't know nobody on their defense except for Aaron Donald. There's no good stinking Giants versus Cardinals. Trash versus trash. I got the Giants.
I got the Niners winning. The Giants. I gotta vote against them. I gotta vote. I gotta vote against them. You lost 40 to zip, bro.
I try to give the Giants benefit of the doubt, and he's voting
Y'all
against
lost
them.
40 to zip, and also y'all the division rivals. I'm not going with the Cowboys or the Giants
So you think
not Redskins, but the Commanders.
the
Y'all suck. All three of them. I don't even care. If it don't make sense, I don't care. Y'all suck. I'm voting against y'all every week.
so that means yeah. See, I was trying to be fair and give them the I. So he said the Cowboys was my next thing, so he's going with the Jets. He's going with the Broncos the next two picks, and I'm going with the
I'm
Jets
biased. I don't care.
Cowboys. I'll go with the Cowboys. I'll take
Wait,
the
it's the
Cowboys to
Jets
win.
versus Cowboys?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I might have to change that. The Jets is hey, I believe the Jets is gonna be trash.
One
Shit.
thing I'll say this is gonna be a low
But
scoring
wait, their
game.
defense is good though.
Yeah, that's why I say that defense is good. It's gonna come to deck, and I feel like the Jets. I believe in the Cowboys defense more than I believe in the Jets defense because the Jets defense. I don't think it can stop the run, but I feel like the Cowboys can stop the run more. So they're gonna stop Brees Hall and Devin Cook hold him, and they're gonna make Zach Wilson throw the ball. And you got Stephon Gilmore and Trevor Diggs on the outside as corners. He got nobody to throw to. So while on the Jets they got a great defense, but I feel like one side of the corner is good, but it's not like Hall of Fame good. So they're gonna try to test him, and CeeDee Lamb, uh, Brendan Cooks. So like, I feel like they got more skilled players on wide receiver than the Jets. The Jets is literally Garrett Wilson and whoever is playing wide receiver. Who's that wide receiver too? I don't know. So that's why I'm picking the Cowboys. Commanders Broncos. I would say Sean Payton wins his first game. The Commanders, they look good in week one. From what I heard, Sam Howell looked good, but he's a first starting quarterback. I can pick him to win. Uh, Patriots, Dolphins. Patriots have a good defense. I saw that when they played the Eagles. Problem is,
Almost came back. What key?
problem is that going against them bad. Y'all remember when Stephen A. called Aaron Rodgers the bad man,
Yeah.
like the bad man. Yeah, they're going against the cheater. That man had 200 yards in one game. They're going against Tyreek Hill. I don't know if they have any answers for Tyreek Hill. I don't even know there's a corner that can even guard Tyreek Hill. He got his own teammates apologizing to him for comments that he made way back then. That's crazy. So I got the Dolphins, Saints,
The Pens
Panthers,
started off strong, so I got them too.
uh, Saints, Panthers, Monday night. I got
Saints.
Bryce Young, Derek Carr. I got the Saints. So the Saints are gonna start 2-0 in that division.
Yeah, the Panthers have who?
Bryce Young, the rookie, and Adam Thielen. Who else is that? Who else is the goddamn
Yeah,
receiver?
they should call Cam Newton. They should call that middle linebacker that was always injured. Um, they should call the running back, get him back from the 49ers real quick. Yeah, they should just put the
Yes,
team back together from 2016, and I think all them old niggas could come together and still be better than whatever the fuck you just said.
I
I hey,
I gonna lie.
I haven't heard of them niggas.
I really I would say yeah, but no. At the same time, I don't think if we're bringing Cam Newton from 2016, yes. If we bring the Cam Newton that just left the league, no.
Nah, Cam gonna come in there with the craziest fit ever. Yo, yo, I seen a clip. Cam is sitting there talking on his pod. Everybody has a podcast now, which, by the way, that fucking sucks. Because we started a podcast and we're nobodies. And now all these niggas is coming out of nowhere having podcasts. Paul George, this nigga, fucking Ron and Patrick
Pat
Beverly.
Bet.
Yo, fam, these niggas, yo, go play basketball. Like, why are you talking to me through your mic? Go play basketball. Go play football or something, yo. Like, you make millions of dollars and you sitting here doing Manscaped deals and shit. This is why I'm poor. This is why we're poor. Shit. Niggas always gotta do some extra shit. Why are you doing a podcast? The fuck? Let niggas that's poor be like, you know, whatever. You know what? It's fine. Nobody's gonna understand me, so it's okay. Look, fucking Cam, I seen a clip where Cam is talking. Every clip you see on YouTube where Cam is talking on his podcast, and it's uploaded on different channels, so I don't even know what his podcast is called. But he just be talking. Fam, the shit that he be wearing, like it'd be a close up, and you'll see something that's wrong already. Like one John, he had the biggest fitted cap I ever seen in my. Hey yo, this nigga fitted. This nigga fitted was like this tall, man. That shit was this fucking tall.
Oh,
Nah, that shit was crazy. Yo, that shit was crazy. And then it zoomed out, and this nigga had one pants leg up, and he had on like loafers, and he had khaki pants, but it was tucked into old man socks, like 1800 socks. I was like, yo, Cam be wildin'. That nigga be home just wild, like.
bro, that's the funniest thing about Cam, though. That's one thing I love about Cam. He really don't give a damn.
And the funniest part is, I looked at that shit, was like, yo, that shit look crazy, but I feel him. That shit hard. I was like, yo, that fit crazy. Like, nah, that nigga, yo, them niggas get rich and start dressing like toddlers. Like him and Russell Westbrook and LeBron, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all.
I
Stop
don't think.
stepping outside. At this point, you might as well wear your uniform everywhere in life. I can't, bro.
But I think LeBron doesn't wear crazy fix. He just wears suits.
That is true. He wear no. Sometimes you catch that nigga. Sometimes you
Yeah,
catch that nigga looking
but
crazy.
he's not. He doesn't wear like ridiculous crazy. He's just going to look crazy. But
Like the
I
suits and
can't.
everything, I can't talk about that because the suits be like $30 million on his back. That nigga be looking good. But the suits and
Can't.
the regular stuff is cool. But sometimes he come outside with a skirt on and it's like, yo, Bron, you
When did
6'8", Bron.
when did I see? I don't ever seen Brown with the skirt. That's freaking Russell Westbrook.
Just the other day, I seen it might have been AI, but I seen a pic where he has a pink shirt and it's tucked into a skirt, and the skirt is like a off pink, and
I know that
the
that's
ball
not
was
that's
like,
that's
yo, this better be AI, and I was like, ain't no way LeBron is out
no
here
that's
with
not.
the shirt tucked into
I
the skirt, like what?
I don't think that was a. I don't think that's LeBron. That was I think people look. It looked like LeBron, but I don't think. I know which pick you're thinking, but I don't think it's LeBron. I don't know
LeBron,
who was that. No, it was freaking Kevin. What's it? Kelly Oubre. He does that. He wears a skirt and the pink shirt.
Kyle Kuzma's another one, Wilder.
Well,
Um,
Kyle Kuzma is like wow.
Miles Turner,
That's
wildin'. Listen, it's a lot of niggas. Y'all make Jared Allen look like the poorest nigga in the NBA, and he's not. He's
well
not
because
poor at all. But he be dressing regular, like you should dress when you're 7'2". Y'all niggas be 7'2" wearing skirts. Where did you get the skirt from? You're 7'2". Where did you find a skirt that fits a man and a 7 foot man? Like, where did you find that? Nah, these niggas, yo, they get rich and start looking crazy. They had KB Lame looking crazy. You know the nigga that make the face? Yeah, that dumbass face. Whatever the fuck he be doing. Listen, Nigga look crazy. He did his little ad and shit. He had the long fucking trench coat and shit, doing all this weird shit. I was like, yo, once niggas get money, it's raps. It's really raps. I don't. At this point, I don't even want money no more. It's cool. Y'all got that shit.
Now the last game is the Steelers versus Browns. I think I got the Browns. I feel like that defense is legit. I think Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback than Kenny Pickett, whatever his name is. The one with two gloves. Yeah, that's it.
I think the Browns definitely gonna win. The Steelers got their ass whipped, and I think the Browns is because it's a divisional game. They not about to play with them, so I got the Browns coming back to go 2-0.
Yeah, so that's our picks. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and we're gonna see you guys in the next video. And we out. Peace.
Support.